So today I'm gonna be making plov, which is one of the oldest Russian dishes. I found about 100-year-old recipe. Ingredients are simple. We got garlic, we got barberries. I'm not sure what the English translation of this is. Special spices. As you can hear, the oil is being prepped. We got onions chopped, carrots chopped. We got pork. We got rice soaking, and we got our cast iron pot to cook it in. So the first step is to brown the meat. You can use any meat you like. I'm using pork because it's a lot more tender. I wanted to use lamb, but the store was out of lamb. And we had beef yesterday, so that's the pork. Try to either use pork belly or ribs, so you want a lot of fat in it because the fat is going to cook into the rice and it will be delicious with oil. You put about a cup of vegetable oil and then you just stir. Okay. Once the meat browns, we're going to add the onions. We're going to cook the onions until soft. Once that's done, we're going to add the carrots, cook them until they're soft. And then we'll add the rice and the spices. So now as we can see, the meat is done. You don't want to overcook it because the meat is going to end up cooking for several hours. We just want it brown. So next step, we're going to take onions. We're going to add the onions. And we're going to stir them in. And we're going to cook the onions until they're nice and soft. Once the onions are cooked. Now there are recipes that tell you to remove the meat. And there are recipes that tell you not to remove the meat. I like to keep the meat in there because it will add flavor from the onions. And it'll keep the onions cooking. So, alright, and we'll be back once the onions are cooked. Okay, so now that our onions are cooked, we're gonna add the carrots, and we're gonna stir them in. We're gonna let the carrots cook for a little bit. I'm gonna turn the heat a little bit, and we're gonna keep cooking the carrots. Now the carrots need to be nice and soft before adding the rice. Look at this mixture. Amazing. Okay. Our carrots are soft. Our onions are soft. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add the spices. We're going to stir real good to get all this flavor. Delicious. Okay. We're going to add barberries. Okay. Barberries, I have no idea how it translates into English. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is put this whole thing in the middle, and then we're gonna add the rice. Okay. So I added the rice and I added the water. I added a little bit more water in there because I did not pre-soak my rice for very long, so it's supposed to pre-soak it for a couple of hours. So I just washed it and put it in there. So and if you do that, you need to add a little bit more water. It should be about 2 inches, no, 1 inch above the rice. So once we bring the water to a boil, we are going to turn the heat down and let the rice cook for about 20-30 minutes. And that should be close to being done. So, right, as we could see it boil now. Ideally, I want the pork buried in the rice, and we will take care of that. So as we see, the water start to boil. We see the spices coming up to the top, so we want the rice absorb the moisture, and we'll see how it comes out. Alright, so the water has soaked in, so we turn the heat down, and now we have this beautiful rice dome with the garlic in the middle. I'm gonna cook it for just a little bit longer, just to make sure it all cooks through. And the whole point is just keep making that dome. Keep making that dome. See, there's still a lot of moisture inside there. So we just have to keep making that dome. And it is beautiful. We'll see how it turns out. Fantastic. So our plov is done, and the last thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna fish out my garlic, because that's mine right there. Oh yeah, in the process I broke my little utensil, so that will be my first order of business is to get a new one. And I believe that's where I kept my garlic, so that garlic is mine. Okay, so we're gonna mix it all really good. All the meats and spices gonna be mixed. I want all the juices to come to the front. And then what I'm gonna do, sorry for the camera, I'm holding the camera and stirring. Gosh, and I think I made a little bit too much. Look at this plov. It is full. Ooh. Okay, let's not do that. Alright, look at this. So, you see the meat, everything mixed well. The garlic is quite cooked. It is done. I'm gonna put it on a really, really low heat, just as low as I can get, so it will stay warm, and we're gonna eat soon. That's my video. I hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you for watching. If anybody watching, it's quite an experience for me to shoot those, so I'm very nervous and excited at the same time. Hope you guys enjoy, and see y'all next time.